So if the visuals are important and the high frame rate's important to you, this is the setup that you're going to be looking to do with your Astros. Hey, welcome back to GT Canada. I got another video for you today, and I'm talking about the Astro Mixamp with Astro headphones. Now, if you've seen my other video already, I showed you how to hook up the Astro Mixamp for the full surround sound experience. Now, as you know, that comes with some trade-offs. Those trade-offs would be when you're running your TV in 4K, the most you're going to get is 60 Hertz. The PlayStation 5 supports 4K at 120 Hertz. Most of the adapters you need to get this optical audio signal are limited to only 60 Hertz in 4K mode. What does that leave you to do? Well, if you have a Mixamp and you have Astro headphones, you have two options. Option number one would be to use the Mixamp still. And the way you would do that is take your USB cord, and I have it plugged into the back of my PlayStation. It does not matter which USB port you use. There's 3 USB-A type ports. You can plug it into any one of those ports. Pick the one you like, plug it into there, and then you simply plug this in like that, which will turn your Mixamp on. So once it's plugged into the USB port only, you can use your Mixamp. Now, it's important to know you can only use this big dial for volume control, and that's it when you're using the Mixamp in USB mode. The mixer here that mixes your audio track with your headphone track will not function at all. You can turn it however you like. When you get all the way one way, you'll hear nothing, and that's it. It just doesn't work the way that you expect it to, and that's because the USB audio out only does mixed audio. It does not send separate signals for audio and chat. It's a mixed audio mode, which means volume only. It also means you can push these buttons here all day and nothing changes. The sound is what the sound is. You do not get different sound mode options. And it means that when you push the Dolby button, it will also not change anything. Dolby will never ever be on with the USB mode at this time. Now, it's possible in the future Sony will do an update which allows you to unlock Dolby audio sound out of the USB port, but currently that is not an option and it will not work. You're wondering why there's no white around here? That's because I don't have the headphones plugged in. So I'm going to plug those in. When I plug the headphones in, it does turn white, so it knows that the headphones are plugged in, and now this will be functioning. So I'll have full sound, chat sound, and game audio coming through here. Now, what modes do I have available to me? Well, I'm going to show you right now. Go to settings, go to the sound option, and in this case, the USB headset Astro Mixamp Pro does show up, which is great. The audio output settings, you need to go down to the output settings and switch it to all audio. That will make it so that this HDMI type is grayed out. You can't do anything with that. It won't let you select it at all. Number of channels, all that's locked out. But what it does unlock is the enable 3D audio, and you can turn that on and you can turn it off. So the important thing to note, what are you giving up? By doing this setup, you are giving up the Dolby Surround and the ability to use the chat mixer. You have to use the in PlayStation mixer settings when you're in this mode. What do you gain? You gain 3D audio through a very high quality amplifier to specifically tuned headphones that work very well together, so you get the extra volume, and you can have the 3D audio playing through those headphones at the volumes you like. You also have the ability to adjust 3D sound options to something that is more to your liking, but that's only for games that support 3D audio. So again, you can turn this on and off all day. It makes no difference. The sound will turn off and come back on, and it'll be the same sound. If you think that you hear a difference when you turn that on, the difference is all in your head, and you probably also think that 3D audio sounds really good. So turn this button on if you think it sounds better, and turn 3D audio on if you think that sounds better as well. Just know that that is all in your head. Also, you gain, by doing this, you gain the ability to hook up the HDMI from the PlayStation directly to your TV so that you can unlock the 4K 120 Hz full signal with no lag introduced to your system at all. So if the visuals are important and the high frame rate's important to you, this is the setup that you're going to be looking to do with your Astros. Now you'll remember I said there's another option available to you. I'm going to show you that option, and that option is simply to unplug this, forget that you have that at all, sell this on eBay, and plug your Astro headphones directly into the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller, just like that. And when we do that, we can go to the sound settings, and now it'll say input devices, the controller headset, and same deal, audio output to headphones, all audio, enable 3D audio, and again you can adjust this to whatever you want. If you do it this way, what you lose is the quick dial for your volume settings. So to adjust your volume, you have to go into the PlayStation menu and adjust it up and down. In my case, my headset has a push on and a push off to mute. You will lose the ability to mute with this kind of headphone cord. While it's being held down, it would be muted, but as soon as you let go, it's always unmuted. So if you're going for that setup, what you want is a headphone cord like this, which has a slider, and that's because you go like this and it puts it into mute mode all the time, and then you put it back up and then you'll be unmuted. So you can get this cord directly from Astro's website. It's interchangeable between the headphones, so I could take it off of this, plug these headphones in, and it'll work. And that will allow you to have your mute to be slide on, slide off. If you're used to using your Mixamp and your Astro headphone setup, then this setup that I've just shown is not the setup you're looking for. The setup you're looking for, I'm going to link up here. I've already shown how to do that with the optical connection in the USB, but a lot of people are asking, they're saying, well, if I plug this in, it seems to work. Why is that, and what have I just lost? So that's what I wanted to try and explain here, is what you're losing by going with this route. Some people prefer the 3D audio to the Dolby audio anyway, and if that's you, this is your setup. If you've gotten to know the Dolby audio and you're used to that and you prefer that, you have to go for the other setup that I've already linked up top and do it that way with the audio extractor. So I hope this video helped you to decide which one you prefer. I've done lots of videos comparing the 3D audio to Dolby audio as far as spatial awareness, and then just overall how I feel about the two and which one I prefer. It's worth it for you to test which one you prefer and which trade-off you're willing to make. Right now, unfortunately, there is a trade-off that comes with using your Astros. You will either give up some of your frames per second, or you will give up your audio quality. That's just the way it is right now. In time, soon, I expect that you'll be able to get HDMI 2.1 compliant audio extractors at a reasonable price, and that will unlock the 4K at 120 Hz. But for now, that's not a viable option. So there's the trade-offs. Decide what you like the best. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so below, and check out some of these other videos right here. We got a great back library of PlayStation 5 tips and tricks. If you're a little bit bored of the PlayStation 5, check out one of our $500 budget road trips. We have a lot of fun on this channel, and I'd love for you to check those out. We hope to see you again. Have a great day.